You are not in reality. Reality is being projected through you and you are creating it. You are the architect of your own world. You are literally projecting reality as you walk, as you go through your day. You're an infinite, ever-expanding consciousness, and you need to know this. And you can only know this by going inside. Close your eyes. There is no limitation to you. Remove the programs. Don't think about any beliefs that you have. You are literally inside. You have an infinite field of awareness. You can think anything. You can imagine anything. There's no limitation on your inner world. Nothing. So you are literally an infinite, ever-expanding consciousness, and you've built this external body to limit yourself to interact with this 3D simulation. Should we tell our goals? No, never. The third way. What about the third way? What's the third way? So in prayer, see, they'll never teach you this. They'll never teach, Christians will sit there and pray like this. They don't know what this means or what it does. This is an ancient form of meditation. This is an ancient form of meditation by doing this. Okay? And what you're actually doing is aligning your brain hemispheres. Because your brain is your hands are an extensions of your brain. So by doing this, you're actually aligning the brain hemispheres, which allows you to unlock your consciousness. For example, your brain, your consciousness can't unlock if your brain hemispheres are not working together. So for example, if the left is fighting with the right, the masculine with the feminine, when they come together and work as one system, you're now actually aligning them instead of fighting them, and which allows you to unlock your consciousness, your third eye, your mind, your higher realms of reality. You are the one that does those revival videos. Yes, I am. I wrote the book. Yeah. Do you know about soul manipulation? No. Thank you for your work. It's a pleasure. Your book is expensive. Don't look at it as a cost. Look at it as an investment. It is an listen. This book is not just a book. This is a whole new start in your world. Anyone in the comments who's read the book will tell you this. This is a whole new beginning in your reality. How do you know if your female and male side are aligned? It depends how you see reality. So if you're left hemisphere dominated, you're going to see reality as fragments, as separate. Everything's separate. This is a book. This is a book. This is that. I am me. You are you. Nothing else. Everything's physical. Everything's logical. That's the left brain. The right brain sees everything as one vast field of consciousness. Even though this book and my hand are separate, it's made out of the same etheric substance. It's the same thing, it's just in different space. We're all the same consciousness in a different body. The tree is not a tree, it's connected to the whole woods. The tree is a part of the whole. So the right brain allows you to see the bigger pictures of reality. And they don't want you using this right brain. They don't want you in there. This is why the music, Spotify. Does anyone here listen to Spotify? Does anyone here listen to Apple Music? Does anyone here listen to the radio? All of these things are literally tuned to 440 hertz. 440 hertz shuts down the right hemisphere of your brain. You can't, it's very, if you listen to music, turn on Spotify and try and think and visualize something. It's very difficult. It shuts down the right hemisphere. So your brain, when you place your hands together, you're aligning the brain hemispheres. This is an ancient form of meditation. They don't want you to know this because the church will just teach you to pray to a man in the sky. But that man in the sky is actually your higher consciousness that you need to achieve. Your books are great value. The knowledge is beyond measure. Oh, wow. Thank you, Nat. Thank you. Wow, I've learned so much in 2 minutes. Yeah. What does it mean if someone has recurring intrusive thoughts? Good question. Intrusive thoughts, and they're coming from a belief. You need to restructure that belief in your subconscious. What are your books based on? Literally everything you could imagine. We have geometry here. So you have masculine line and feminine line, zeros and ones. This is the binary code of reality, zeros and ones. We have geometry on that page. Then we're talking about mental control over your energy field. This is your energy field. Then here we're talking about meditation, self-control. Then here we're talking about how Buddha is not actually fat. It's symbolic of breath work. This is all belly breath work. This is all symbolism. Here we're talking about meditation inside of the Bible. Theologians 4:17. Meet the Lord in the air. Earth represents your physical body. Water is your emotional body. Fire is your spiritual body. Air is the mind, the mental body. You meet the Lord in the air. You don't meet him in the clouds. The Bible's talking about meeting him in the clouds, but it's symbolic. It's allegorical. So the Bible's not talking about going to the clouds and meeting God. You meet God in the air, and air corresponds with your mind. 4 elements for the 4 bodies of the soul. The mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. You meet the Lord in the air. You raise your consciousness. Air is elevated. You elevate your consciousness above your thoughts. And you go within your mind and you can meet the source of consciousness within you, which is God. And that very source of consciousness is what you call I am. I. I is the all-seeing eye of consciousness. I is Roman numerals for 1. 1 is the only true number. 1 is one line. I is one line. The one consciousness. We are all one. Everything is one. We're all one consciousness. I am the I am, yeah. We're all one consciousness. Let's get this to 50k likes if we can, people. Keep tapping the screen. That'd be amazing. Let's get this to 50k likes. Let's get this to 50k likes. You believe in numerology. Not like, GG33. I don't believe it. To be honest, I think he just, I don't know. I really don't agree with his teachings. I'll be honest. Why though? Because everything he teaches is external. He says 6 is the number of family, and if you're a life path 6, it's so vague what he says. It's so vague. It's like everything he says is, I don't know. Some of the stuff he says is valuable. I'm not sitting here slating him off, but yeah, some of the stuff he says is very valuable. But everything he teaches is external. It's all internal. Everything. The numbers are internal. There's no number that represents anything outside of you. Just a replayed video. It's not a replayed video. This is live. I have 2 lives on, so I'm reading 2 comment sections. Please explain lucid dreams. Okay, keep tapping the screen. Let's get this to 50k, and I'll tell you about lucid dreams and how you can actually do it. Not yet. It's okay. No worries. A lot of people say that because it does. I bet it does sound like a replayed video. If we get this to 50k, I talk about I have your first book. It's such an amazing knowledge. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you for the rose as well. Much appreciated. Okay. So lucid dreaming is... So what dreaming is, you have the inner world and the outer world. So this is the two pillars of Freemasonry. You have the inner and the outer. The inner and the outer. The internal world, which is the moon. The sun is the left pillar, the masculine pillar. The sun represents what you can see, what you can visually see, your external physical world. The moon represents what you cannot see, your internal world, what you cannot see. You have an internal world and an external world. When you dream, you enter your internal. And then you think with your subconscious. In the daytime, you're using your conscious mind. In the nighttime, you're in your subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind is the aspect of your mind you're not really aware of. You can't really see it or interact with it. But when you dream, it's basically everything in your subconscious becoming conscious. When you dream, this is your beliefs, suppressed emotions, fears, thoughts, all coming into a reality. So think of it like this. If you have a nightmare and a big scary monster is chasing you and you're running off from it, this now represents not a real monster, but that monster is a symbol of something happening inside of you. This is a symbol that represents this is a symbol that represents a negative aspect of your subconscious. It could be a negative fear. It could be a trauma that you experienced. So it's not a real entity. It's a character that symbolizes something in your subconscious. So every single person, circumstance in your dream is not a real, but it's symbolic of something inside your subconscious. So every time you dream, write down your dream and read it. And when you read it, it's going to tell you, it's symbolic of what's happening inside your subconscious mind. It can tell you your fears, things that may happen in your reality. Everything in your dream is symbolic of your subconscious. Does that make sense? So if you want to become conscious in your dream, which is a lucid dream, you have to keep the conscious mind awake while letting the physical body go to sleep. You have to let the body go asleep, but keep the mind awake. It's very difficult, but you just have to practice it. Very, very difficult. But you will gain the ability to lucid dream. Why do they say the occult is evil? Because they don't want you studying it. They study it. That's what gives you your personal power. Everything in the occult is talking about how you gain your personal power. They don't want you finding out the occult. Occult means hidden. Hidden is everything that I talk about in this book. How everything has been hidden from you and how you can gain your own personal power. I tell you the truth about everything. We don't have 12 months in a year, we have 13. There are 13 lunar cycles, 28-day cycles, which correspond to the menstrual cycle. We actually have 13 months, and the word month comes from M-O-N, meaning moon. Moonth. The month is a 28-day cycle of the moon, which is a month. Everything's to do with the moon. The moon governs the months, and there are 28-day cycles. 365 divided by 28 is 13. And the menstrual cycle happens inside the woman's womb. The moon is the womb. Every full moon, the corals in the sea release eggs. So the moon's all to do with the feminine, with all to do with birth and eggs. This is why eggs are the same color as the moon. The moon is the subconscious, which is the portal. This is the womb of creation. Every conscious thought comes out from the conscious, subconscious mind. This is why they tell you the sun, the moon reflects the sun's light. What's the sun? The sun is your conscious mind. Your conscious mind thinks a thought, it goes into the subconscious. And the more you think about it, the subconscious will reflect that into your reality. The moon doesn't reflect the sun's light, it's symbolic. They tell you everything in symbolism. They tell you everything. The truth is right there. You just have to know symbolism. So women have a portal inside of them that allows souls from the astral plane to enter this physical plane. What is the astral plane? The astral plane is your imagination. Your imagination is a dimension, an infinite dimension where you can think anything, be anywhere, anytime. There's no restrictions in the imagination. So yeah. Keep clicking the stream, people. Keep liking it, and let's get this to 50k. What's the name of the book? We've had a lot of people take advantage of the book, this stream. I want to say thank you to everyone. Your lives are about to change. This knowledge is going to give you an advantage in life. I have the books waiting for the symbolic one. Oh wow, amazing. What do you think about the books, Squirrel? The symbolism.
Hey, darling. Darling, why is your mood down? What was you saying? Ka re mood wa gagwe ke eng o le fatshe? Why is your mood down? Like, why are you like that? Tlole mood wa gago fatshe. Nna ka go twela ka energy eo. Well, I know that my man is bubbly, so I could talk with a kota sana ke nna worried. Ke bona o post-le status sa gore a tlo go 'ira license ya dibeke. Lawa ka ba bona gore basimane ba le ba tlo go popa. Ba re July. Ba re July wa re April go jure mo April. Okay. So, baby, sare me ke araba call ke ke re mo e botlhokwa motho a tong o duro pila se rwang fikela. Eish, ona pele sa tho go mpusitse shawa. Bathong he mente ya mantsi yang. Metsi a under the bridge a mantsi. Mara a ntse a thibile. Go na yana. Ke ipotsa gore nko nna kana ata a go batiwa overtime ka di-weekend a ke sure ga le ta ka weekend la utlwa yang tota itse nka raya lona e le gore le ka tisa sengwe over the weekend mme ba yaka ba tla tshwana ko ba la attenda ke re for sure e le gore teraka e charge 20,000 per day you rather absorb overtime go na le nnete nnyaa ruri wena o itumelela dio di sele hela kere ga ona dio tseo motho o tla go bonang o tla ka Saturday phakela go a go thusiwa ka Monday le go jala weekend mo Botswana o mpona ke bone re ka nna ra ka sa ra tsamaela Saturday be re boa Sunday
On top code on top.
Eh,
I have now set them up so there's 10 of these codes. 10 people can use them.
yeah.
10 people can use Spring.
Ubone.
Afrika Baratang.
Utawuthola Demba ntsena. Munhu wa manager wa Muzimba ka ro tara tatiya a cancel kontraka ya gago. Monna managing director at Muzimba. Kira at manufacturing director at Muzimba. Wala kisa. Usingedi manager a stress. Ya go bolelela batho bona motho ya ka